Viewers, today our class is for gyro compass. So we will start for gyro compass with the gyroscope and with the free gyroscope, and also for the 3 degrees of freedom for free gyroscope. So before understanding the free gyroscope, you have to understand what is gyroscope. So this is very essential equipment and how it's come, and from a free gyroscope how it's become a gyro compass. Easy we will discuss all. Okay, so first is gyroscope. So viewers, gyroscope is very simple things, just anything rotating, like that is latim, or any, this is a rotor, this is spin axis, anything rotating is called the gyroscope. Anything rotating in a constant speed or any speed, it can be a gyroscope, like our fan. Viewers, you see this is a fan, so this is also the example of gyroscope. So, and also latim, that latim, this latim, and assume this is a rotor because this is rotating, and with the center, there is a center axis, there is called the spin axis. So this latim is also a gyroscope because when it's rotating, it's pointing upwards. Okay, and also for the earth itself is a gyroscope, guys. Okay, so anything like wheel is also a gyroscope. Okay, so anything can be gyroscope, but for a free gyroscope it should be 3 degrees of freedom. It must be 3 degrees of freedom. So that one you have to understand. So guys, I think you understand what is gyroscope. Guys, you see this is the land. Okay, so when latim is rotating, this is the center, is the spin axis, this is rotating, this is called rotor, and it's pointing upwards, correct? So this is also a gyroscope. Okay, and this is also a rotor, and this is spin axis pointing in a direction when the rotor is rotating. So this is also gyroscope. So there are so many examples for gyroscope you can see every day. So anything is rotating in a constant speed or any speed and pointing in a direction, that can be a gyroscope. Okay, like fan, I already told you, I already shown you that fan is the gyroscope. Even the earth is also the gyroscope. So what is free gyroscope, guys? For a free gyroscope, it must have 3 degrees of freedom, that is a spin, tilt and drift. Guys, before I shown you for the gyroscope, this only has a spinning, and it can be gyroscope. If anything has a spinning, that can be gyroscope, but if have also tilting, drifting, that can be free gyroscope. Guys, tilting is very simple, like this is a rotor. Okay, this is rotating like this with a continuous speed, and this is the spin axis and it's pointing in a direction, correct? Okay, like same like this one, you can consider this is the rotor rotating and it's a spin axis and continue pointing in a fixed direction. Okay, so this is called the spin, correct? And when it has a up and down movement, like this movement, up and down movement, vertically up and down movement, this is called the tilting, correct? And when it has a horizontal movement, like azimuth wise movement, this is called the drifting. Guys, you understand the 3 degrees of freedom? This is the spinning, means spinning with its axis, spin axis, and spinning means rotating. Okay, and when it has the up and down movement, like this movement, up and down movement, it is called the tilting, correct? Tilt. And when it has like this movement, azimuth wise, this is the drifting, correct? Guys, for understanding the tilting and drifting, you have to a little bit think, means you have to imagine little bit, like this is the spin axis. Okay, this rotor is rotating. Okay, and when it's up and down movement from the horizon, this is horizon, so up and down movement is called the tilting. So one side is the north end, another side is the south end. So like this is tilting up, means north end up. Okay, like this. And drifting is from the meridian, when it's east or west it can be drift. This is the drifting. And guys, this is come from the earth rotation. This tilting and drifting, tilt and drift come from the earth rotation. Otherwise, if there is no earth rotation, there will be no tilt, no drift. Okay, but due to earth rotation, the tilt and drift come, guys. Okay, so this is also a question from the class 2 and class 3 also, that what is the 3 degrees of freedom. So that time you have to explain like this: a gyroscope, free gyroscope. And you have to explain, if you explain this one only also, okay, that free gyroscope and free gyroscope have 3 degrees of freedom, like this: spin, tilt, drift. And you have to explain all the 3. Okay, and remember guys, this tilt maximum at the equator, this one, vertical movement from the horizon, this tilt maximum at the equator and nil at the pole. And the drift is maximum at the pole, nil at the equator. Okay guys, just simply you remember, this tilt is the up and down movement of spin axis from the horizon. Okay, and guys, drift is the movement of the spin axis from the meridian, east west movement. Okay, remember, if you can think this one, then it's easier, guys. Okay, so tilt, drift and spin, I think you understand a little bit from here. And this angle is called the angle of tilt, and this angle is called the angle of drift. Okay, and the rate of up and down movement, is called the rate of tilt. Okay, and the rate of this east to west movement from the meridian, it's called the rate of drift. And remember, it's depends on the latitude also, because of in each latitude it's vary. Okay, so remember guys, spinning, tilting, drifting, if you can imagine this one, then it's okay, guys. And this tilt, drift come from the earth rotation.